you know, this is an annual exercise of ours. I mean, it's more which we rate as not free. But even as we show democracy shows there are about 1.1 billion people, nearly 20% of the world's population, living in 76 free countries in which they enjoy the full broad range of political rights and civil liberties. Particularly in the former Soviet Union, we see very substantial divergences and a real chasm developing with anti-Western movements developing and gaining greater ground. This is the case in Russia through the ballot box, but it raises the fears of the future Russia, particularly after the next presidential elections.
In Nigeria, General Abacha's oppressive and divisive policies threatened to engulf Africa's most populous nation in a conflagration that could rival Rwanda's recent tragedy in intensity and would dwarf it in scale.
We can go into this, I'll go into this a little bit in detail.
What would hurt the Nigerian dictators most is an oil embargo. The United States government should lead by example an international effort to impose a total oil embargo against Nigeria that would not be lifted until a genuinely elected government is allowed to assume power there. I think we've abandoned a very potent weapon in dealing with China and dealing with other dictatorships by saying that we will not use trade as a lever.
Social cleansing gangs in Brazil, Colombia, Guatemala, and other countries are the death squads of the current era in much of Latin America today. But the fundamental problem is that within that framework,